So as I look out the window of my Red Roof Inn, actually I think they rebranded themselves. It's just kind of called Red Roof. For today's non-sponsored post, I just want to show you. I mean, I was always kind of afraid to stay in a Red Roof. Not too bad, man. Clean, convenient, close to the airport, comfortable bed, and safe. Well, so far anyway. I haven't gotten out of here. So I just thought of something. I just realized something. Heading to Alaska this morning. I'm so excited. I got to go leave to get my shuttle in a few minutes. And I'm just realizing that apparently I am approaching the time when they have the longest days of sunshine there. Or the longest days. End of May into June. Or the longest, how do I word this? The longest day. It's only had 2 cups of coffee. Of course, that's all I should have. It's raining here. We're about to rain. It's pretty cloudy. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the light. As a landscape photographer, it's pretty exciting. That's it. Gotta go catch the shuttle. I have nothing more to add. More shenanigans along the way. In front of me. This is the view. I'm leaving the airport. I'm like freaking out. Look at that. Oh, I can't believe I'm in Alaska. I'm driving in Alaska. Alaska! I'm really freaking happy. All right, good afternoon from Alaska. I'm a little off the beaten path here. I gotta admit, it's a cute little place here. It's just that I'm way off the beaten path. I'm in like a rural neighborhood. There is a muddy driveway with, I don't know if that used to be a boat. I don't know what it is out there. There's a perhaps parts of a snowmobile back there. Various things. And I walked in. I was like, well, let me give you a quick tour here, by the way. I'm sitting here having my little cup of tea. This is the kitchen. And then we go into here. And here's the bathroom. And you're probably wondering, where's the bed? You're looking at it. A Murphy bed, which literally takes up the whole area here, but that's fine. I'm just here to sleep. Cute little, it's kind of, what are we doing here, Mike? Do we know how to use this thing yet? We don't. Oh, because I'm in face tracking. Maybe I should turn that off. How do you turn that off? Well, that's not it. I actually should learn how to use the tools here. So, yeah, I'm here. There's a lot to see. I couldn't get out of the airport without picking up like 18 pamphlets. I'm going to do a little bit of reading here. I have my own personal itineraries that I put together before I got here. And to be honest with you, I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm going to go exploring for sure because there's nothing holding me into this place. I'm in Alaska though. It's like, feels really weird to be up here. It feels like I'm in a different country. And I'm not. I'm in Alaska. Anywho, we're going to find some cool stuff. And I'll get back at you in a bit. Just want to come in and say, I'm here safe and sound. And I'm in this somewhat odd Airbnb. It will not be going on the trampoline. It's a little overcast. It's supposed to be nice here the next couple of days, I think. Gotta be very careful on this little stool. It's the only place to sit down in here other than the toilet. Let me get a plan together. We'll get back at you. All right, so I'm outside of Anchorage, my first pull-off area on the Seaward Highway, and it's pretty windy. And when I say pretty windy, it's extremely windy. Look at the view across the way. I know I'm in the car, you see the reflection and everything. It's a place called Beluga Point. Look at that waterfall across the way. If you can see it, I hope you can. Anyway, I'm trying not to get blown over. And this is what I mean by windy. I'd get out and show you, but it's kind of an ordeal with this wind. We'll get out a little bit later, but after the Beluga pull-off, Beluga Whale area, there seems to be quite a bit of, this is like a third or fourth pull-off now. I don't know what it is about mountains, man. I just love Whitecap Mountains, you know? Take the snow away, I'd be like, meh. So I was ready for the cold, but I wasn't ready for this wind. I'm on one of the pull-offs here. It's like I can barely hold the camera up. It's so windy. Apparently there's beluga whales out there. It's freaking cold out here. Bird Point, Bird something or other. I'm on the Seward Highway, however they pronounce it. And it's cold. I'm going to a place called Gilward, I think. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm driving. I'm enjoying the scenery is what I'm doing. I love these mountains. I love all mountains. So I find myself wandering around aimlessly. It's kind of nice to get out of the wind. I was on the Seward Highway. I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm sure. I parked I was parked this way. Wind was coming this way. It felt like I was going to blow the car over. No, I took a few shots out of the car. I got out of the car, shot a few shots, and I ended up parking. I'm in a little town here. I guess it's called Girdwood, and it's like a little ski town, I guess. There's a hotel up the way. I can see all kind of lifts around here. They're not skiing now. It's off season. But I was crossing this bridge a couple of times, and I figured I'd walk up and get a shot. At least get out of the car. I may get down to this glacier viewpoint area next, I think. Not sure. There's a lot of graffiti under this bridge. Colorful. Some people fishing down there. It's a glacier-fed river, I mean. There we go. I'm going to take a couple of shots from up here. I'll show them to you next.
I know a place where we can go and be alone. So come away.
We're gonna call this the Seward Highway hairdo. It's pretty windy out there. So I'm on my way to Stubaiu Glacier. Oh wait, that's in Innsbruck. There's a few places to pull off. It's kind of raining. Maybe it's a light drizzle. I wouldn't call it a snow. It's pretty cold out. I've seen some really cool places. I'm like thinking there's got to be animals back there, bears or whatever. Just go on a hike. And that's when I realized I do most of my exploring from the car these days. I'm 60 years old. You're not going to see me out there that often roughing it. Here's the deal. I don't want to get on one of these little trails by myself, because I'm out here by myself, and think that I would even remotely know what to do if I was confronted with a bear. I know you can get bear spray, and I wouldn't mind carrying bear spray, but the moment I had to use it, that's a whole different ballgame. Oh my God, look at that! These frickin' they're rafters out there in the blue glacier water with the frickin' mountain in the background. Is there enough room to pull off without killing someone? Not really. Oh, that'd have been a great picture. Well,
mentally we have it. Yep, there they are. Very cool. Again, see? Exploring from the car. Alright, let's be honest here. So I'm going up to this glacier place. I think I might go into the visiting area, but there is no way in hell I'm gonna trek a mile or two to see a glacier in the rain. I mean, that's... We're talking sheer stupidity, because the pictures aren't going to come out that good anyway.
Take a slight right turn onto Portage Lake Loop.
I'm kind of doing a little site survey is what I'm doing. Maybe I'll come back. I'm going to have to come back. Again, I was just going to hang in town today, so all of this is a bonus. Oh my God, look at that waterfall. Nope, I haven't seen anybody other than those rafters. I haven't seen anybody in the last half hour. Cruise tickets? We're in the off season here. Alrighty, so on our discount tour here, we can see a glacier off in the distance. But it's raining and it's cold, and I'm not getting out of the car. It feels like the car is going to blow over. It's really that windy. Could you see the rain coming in from the side? There's like sheets of rain. See the glacier? Glacier ice? Very cool. Alright, so here's the deal. The deal is I'm the only one in this whole area here. I'm sure the visitor center is closed. I think this is one way. But there's a sign facing this way, so that's good. This has been your Discount Glacier Tour. Alaska from the car. I love it.
With me, to run away with me. Don't
So I
tell
just had
your
an
friends.
amazing dinner. You know, one thing I try to do, I don't really eat lunch when I'm traveling. Maybe I just grab some sandwich while I'm driving, and I rarely have breakfast. But anyway, I had a French onion soup, and I had halibut. What was it? Halibut cheeks. Was it halibut? I think it was. The meat was. It was a texture of fish that was almost like kind of stringy a little bit, like string cheese. You know, the texture. It was sweet. It was kind of like crab meat or like Alaskan king crab legs. It was like really good. It was cooked in a Saggio breaded thing with a really good sauce. Now here's all the hotels. What they're doing way over here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, way away from the airport. There's another one there. This is the kind of the cluster Anchorage Business Park. There must be 10 hotels here, plus they're building another one. Interesting. I'm in an Airbnb in the middle of nowhere. And here's the deal. We're in the land of the midnight
Go past
sun.
this light.
I forgot.
Then at the next
It's-
one, turn right.
I'm still chasing sunset here.
At the light, turn right onto West Dowling Road.
Every time I go to record, the sun is dappling through the clouds and just painting the tops of these mountains. Beautiful. I'll share a photo or two. I mean, I took it from my cell phone from dinner. And I'm going to this park called, I think, Kincaid Park. So I don't know what I'm going to see there. I Googled a couple scenic places to go. And here we go. I think we got like another hour of sunlight. Can you tell? I'm like a kid in a candy shop here. 60-year-old man wandering around in his rental car looking for light. The park disappointed me. I don't even know why it was there. What's the reasoning behind where it was? It was back behind the airport, and rarely can I say that I get disappointed by a park. But that was the case. I don't think we're going to get any more mountain shots in for the rest of the evening. There's nowhere to go without me going way out of the way. It's almost 11, and we're starting to lose light now. So,
Go past this light. Then at the next one, turn right.
And she's in a hurry to get me home. So we're going to end with, I don't know, some shots that I took today.
At the light, turn right onto East 68th Avenue.
What light? Alright, now I'm getting frustrated. You know what? Forget that. I'm going to turn this. I see mountains ahead. I'm going to drive up there. I'm going to turn this map off before I throw it in the garbage. And we end the day in the wind. So up in the hillside, whoa, up in the hillside there's a bunch of homes overlooking, again, this is the Seaward Highway here. It's where I ended up. I drove all through town. The town's got a lot of really cool places to live, actually, outside of the town, the city itself. This is a nice boardwalk and it's windy. I don't even know if this is coming out. This is the end of the day. I have a few shots from the car, some cell phone stuff, some whatever. I gotta get out of the wind, it's cold. End of day 1 in Alaska. As always, more on all of this later.